PoE1 is an at-home version of the boss fight. All my builds just outperform his and are far more ethical. It's way better that she broke up with you now, bro. 95% of all uniques in PoE2. And brother Zach was like, yo, people say, oh, you play Path of Exile, you must be really smart. When I was in the army, I mean, if you want to abuse broken builds, I would do it now. This fight is way better in PoE2. What kind of game are you playing? I'm playing a different game than you, bro. I can see myself worshipping this guy. I'm like Sigma Giga Chad that just goes where I want. Dude, that required skill, bro. You're just jealous. That's bait, Chad. That's bait. That's bait. Wait, so I'm cooked. I'm doing that right now, IRL, Chad, and I'm a full-grown man. To people who have logic brains, that's hot. Oh, guys, my throat is still ass fucked. Honestly, sprint is just dumb as fuck. It would be faster. We should be faster by default. Whoa, dude. Yo, there it is. Just faster by default. Remove sprint. We're changing the heavy stun state to be saved when logging out. Preventing abuse where you log out when you're stunned or near being stunned. Yo, base from GGG. I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm gonna be real. I've been knocked down in maps, I want to say, from sprinting. Well, like 2 or 3 times. Less than once a day. Less than once a day. And you know that I've never died to it. Smirk. Never died. You consider building a better character, buddy. It's weird because I looked at sprinting when it first came out as a band-aid patch. And I thought it was stupid as hell. And then whenever I tried it, like hold space out to roll, I was like, oh, this doesn't feel too bad. And then after I figured out to let go, when I figured out how to, so you do this, right? You basically let go, so you don't hold down left click, you hold space, and then you can drag your mouse around. And this allows you to control your character really well while sprinting. And then you can just, and if you need to change direction, really far, you just do a little roll. It's weird, I don't know. Sprinting to me has been, I mean, they're wrong. They could just delete sprinting from the game, right? They could just delete sprinting from the game, and I think I wouldn't be that upset. But at the same time, I kind of like it. So, wait, maybe I would be a little bit upset. I don't know. How would I feel? That's interesting. I don't know how I would feel, actually. Am I really not sustaining T15 mass, bro? Chad, I've got a straw with my coffee. Fuck, it instantly went on my tooth. It instantly went on my tooth. It instantly went on my tooth. I think it's funny people are choosing to log out, and I think it's funny that people can't handle sprinting. I don't know. It's just like a skill issue, right? I don't know what to tell you. To me, that's like, oh, I don't know. That's like people in World of Warcraft who can't handle like getting knocked off their mount because they can't fucking control their mount correctly. People don't understand that the friction in a video game is what makes them fall in love with the video game. Now, if you have too much friction, for sure, don't get me wrong, too much friction can be bad because then it just turns into this AIDS cancer experience where you're like, fuck this. That's like, I want to be the Boshi. If you play that game, that's too much friction. It's actually so much friction that you're like, this shit is ass. And I hate this game. But not enough friction and nothing sticks and you become bored and you're fucking bedging. You're fucking bedging, bro. Because nothing feels like anything. You're basically just running through a game in easy mode. It's one of these things where, look, if you're not good enough to sprint because you got a skill issue, right? Then don't sprint if you don't want that. Or get good. Like, think about it. You remove that friction, you remove some of the friction, you keep removing friction, you keep removing friction to the point where, okay, your character's immortal, sprinting around the map 24/7 passively, can't get knocked down, there's no lose condition, you just shit on everything 24/7. You're effectively, I don't know what you're doing, you are literally just playing some sort of cookie clicker, right? You have to actively be there to do. It is actually just turning the game into full-on cookie clicker. Like, there has to be ways for you to lose.
Hey bro, after burning out quickly in softcore trade on Ice Shot, I started HCSFF Warrior and it's the most fun I had in post since forever, even after dying to Drave.
The issue is that people get access to these builds that are completely broken and they just teleport around the screen like infinitely fucking blasting shit. And then they just want that to be, I mean, I don't know. They get used to this norm, which you should be able to get to, don't you? You should be able to get a fucking character that gets ridiculous movement speed or has ridiculous amounts of teleports, and you should be able to, after a lot of investment, completely trivialize the end game and just like meme on it, right? That should require multiple, like, in my opinion, it should be like at least a week, right, of turbo gaming. Like, so like 7 days plus. And not like you just spawn in, instantly destroying everything, instantly teleporting around, blowing everything up. It's just like, I don't know, it should require rare items, specialized loot, etc. Okay, sucking scorching hot coffee through a straw is not the play. That is not the play. Ow. Oh, I should not have done that. I just burnt my tongue in the back of my mouth. This is a authentic 169 build. You cannot find this anywhere online. This is my own setup. Completely and entirely thought up with my own brain, my own gray matter. I have seen no other players' skill trees at all. I don't know if this what I'm doing is even good. Like, this could be like the worst skill tree ever. This is organic. Oh, for sure. I bet you being a clown is not just making balloon animals. 100%. It's almost like I had a job for 10 years before I was streaming, and I actually understand what that's like. Bro, let me tell you, the easiest job I've ever had would be considered a job that's actually kind of hard. Well, actually, wait, is it easier? Wait, which one was easier? I found being a computer technician more difficult than being in the army, for example. Being a computer technician was harder than being in the army because you were just like sitting there drinking Coke all day, just fixing computers. That shit was like, I don't know, it was depressing. You just like, the radio was on, you're just sitting there in this room all day, and it was just a fucking kind of depressing, right? Kind of a depressing vibe. And then you'd been sitting there the whole time to the point where then you didn't even really want to play video games because you just like felt shitty because you'd just been sitting in a room playing. And then you'd be playing World of Warcraft after you've been sitting in front of a computer all day, and it didn't feel as good. But yeah, like being in the army, like that shit is easy as fuck. Like you just like go around, they tell you like, oh yeah, you're on. You go here for 2 weeks, live out of this hut, go build a cul-de-sac. You know, okay, collect concrete from here, put it there, carry those sacks, do this. It was like that manual labor is trivial as fuck. It's like you just do it. Like it's fun and it's satisfying to complete. Into the army, yeah, I enjoy it. Like if someone tells me to do something difficult, it's fun to me. Just like or for example, doing meters was awesome. Do meter reading, dude. You just drive around to people's houses and then you just read a meter and then go to the next house, read a meter and go to the next house and read a meter. And it was like, you get the radio on, you're interacting with all sorts of wacky, quirky people. You get to, dogs would chase you and shit, which is so much fun. I would love that. Punch multiple dogs in the head. I got beaten a couple times. You know, it was high octane content. And it's like, I love that. And then it was like, you got to the end of the day and you just knock off. Now, I got paid minimum wage, so that A, it wasn't very rewarding. And then on top of that, you know, it was like, interesting enough, but it wasn't like super fun and it wasn't super challenging at all, right? So then if you're not getting challenged, to me that's like, well, what am I doing? I'm not getting challenged. I need to be challenged. But that's not, I wouldn't describe that as being hard, right? That is not hard. It's just different. Well, that's the thing, right? When I was in the army and I was doing basic, I loved it. It was like every day, dude, they wake you up with a fucking bell and they'd throw water on you and shit, and you'd be leopard crawling through a fucking stream when it's like icy and shit, and you'd having to dig a gun pit fucking in your pajamas and shit. It was just, like, that was fun. Love that. I love that. I'm logged in, bro. I'm like, okay, what do they want me to do now? I'm gonna do it. Let's fucking go. Or pussy shit. That's fun. What the point in which I left the army and was not enjoying the army was when I got to base and it was like everyone was just fucking around, skiving off, doing nothing. People were bragging about how little they could do. Like, dude, I just did nothing the whole day. It was so sick. Bro, I skipped PT and then I went here and we were just playing Xbox. It was so cool, badass. And I was like, it was like the worst vibe to me. Like, I love doing work. Brother Zach doesn't say punch me on my phone. Well, Brother Zach was like, whenever I had it set up, like, he completely broke all his settings, right? He fucked his audio up. He completely reset it all. And I was able to set up his live stream on a computer over here whilst giving him access to a real-time feed of my audio and my video from scratch in less than 10 minutes. And Brother Zach was like, yo, I don't know how you're doing that. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I actually picked up a tech, you know, it's kind of like having constant tech difficulties for the last, like, 10 years of my life. It's, you know, prepared me for this moment. 30 is young enough to take risks still, 100%. I would say be far less risk averse if you haven't got a retirement and you're older, but 30, you can fuck up everything and restart again. I finished my uni at 30. 30 is absolutely young enough to fuck it up and then start again. I don't, like, what? No point, like, I'm gonna just ruin my entire life and just commit to just doing something that I hate for the rest of my, like, no, hell no. Anyway, guys, 20, you can YOLO anything. Take as many risks as you can, bro. When I'm literally 30, my girlfriend just broke up with me, and I hate myself right now. It's way better that she broke up with you now, bro, than her breaking up with you when you're 45 and have, like, 3 kids. Trust. Wait, that's that guy I beat.
Of eternal sorrow.
Wait, I beat this. What? Thank God I could pause. I have no idea what I'm doing with this boss at all. What is happening? I have no idea what's happening. Whatever, dude. Just kill. Nope. Take. Steal Lich's power. Take finger and enter out. Or take the finger. Take the finger and end the encounter. GG. Hey!
Born of doubt.
Hello? 99% as gloves? If you take the finger, it doesn't count. Oh, come on. No way. What? Wait, so I'm cooked. Frick. Well, I'm scared of dying. Okay, well, I pussied out. Well, now what the fuck? I've ruined it, bro. I've ruined it. What have I done? Okay, wait. I should just say fuck this then. Okay, so wait. At this point here, we're done with the Abyss. So I should actually do Breach now. I should do Breach Abyss. Yeah? That's what I should do. I should go Breach Abyss and do the Breach Abyss zones. The way I can do both. And I pussied out, Chad. I'm sorry. The reason I pussied out is because that boss specifically was so unintuitive, and I had no idea what was going on with him. And did he kill me, or I just had no idea what was going on? And again, I had no idea what was going on, and I was scared I was going to die, so I just pussed out.
Couldn't push myself to finish acts this Lee, in a weird spot where Po2 ruined Po1 for me, and Po2 not my thing. Don't want to be a downer, just feels bad, man. I hate Po2 clunk.
Just play PvE1, man. The latest PvE1 league was my favorite PvE1 league of all time. It was like the best state it's ever been in. The most things to do, the most things to farm. Yeah, you can just play PvE1, man. And on top of that, you say you can't deal with the PvE2 jank. Don't play WAST, play click to move. Play PvE2 like PvE1, and guess what? You can actually play the game. You can play it and get a real PvE1-esque vibe, but not quite, right? Because obviously they got the weird channeling skills. I must admit, I had that feeling though of like PvE2 feeling real weird, and I just played it and played it and played it and played it and got more used to it to the point where now it feels kind of normal. And it felt weird to go to PvE1 again, and then I got used to it again. When did you ascend? I ascended yesterday. I did my Uber lab. And I'm also on the process to getting a insane weapon. I'm basically going to be making a fucking fat quarterstaff. I'm going to go crit. So I'm just leveling up right now, and I'm trying to farm Abyss. I must admit, when you watch people play the game who don't understand what the fuck's going on, and you see them read stats, and you see them read the gear, it is kind of confusing. Like, dude, trying to understand the difference between a local stat and a global stat is confusing as hell. Like, why is it that some things say like 70% fire damage, and the other one says 70% physical damage, but like the physical damage only applies to the local fizz damage on the weapon, whereas the fire damage applies to your whole character. Like that, I get that. To us, it's intuitive and it makes sense, right? Of course, it's local versus global, like whatever. But to a random player, like 30% physical damage is going to be like, oh, like 30% physical damage is local, of course. Whereas you know, intuitively you'd think, oh, that means anything that I do that's physical, it's going to do 30% more, right? And then you see like, yeah, a stat on your amulet which says increased evasion rating, right? Versus a stat on your thing here which says increased evasion rating. This one applies to the evasion rating locally on the chest piece, whereas this one applies to the evasion rating globally on my character. Like, and you can't even like highlight over and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. No, you just have to know. And this is like a language we're speaking, chat, that we intuitively understand because we've played the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours, right? But a person who's new to the game, that just makes legitimately no sense. The fact that the evasion rating on my amulet says 32% increased evasion rating, and the thing that says 87% increased evasion rating says the exact same shit, but they both do two entirely different things, makes no fucking sense. And you get that, and then you multiply it many, many times over, and that's Path of Exile for you. And it's one of those reasons where you get this constant thing where like people say, oh, you play Path of Exile, you must be really smart. Or you play Path of Exile, you must be a fucking massive nerd, right? And it's because they're not wrong. You have to sit there and read a bunch of shit and understand a bunch of shit. That doesn't necessarily mean you're smart, but what it does mean is you're willing to sit there and understand all these mechanics. You're basically learning a second language. It's like you're learning Japanese or something. Like being a person who plays Path of Exile all the time, I've had that comment 1,000 times. Like, you play Path of Exile, or you must be like either A, really smart, or B, a massive nerd. And they are not wrong, because a normal game doesn't require you to do that kind of shit. It's like you just pick up a gun. Is the gun good? Yeah. Okay, you just shoot a guy. You know, you loot a sword. It's like badass poggers. I'm killing people with this fucking sword, dude. I can't even fucking attack the monster, dude. You don't have to read through like 6 explicit stats and an implicit, and then know the difference between a suffix and a prefix, and then understand that one's local and the other one's global, and then how that's going to interact with the ability you're using, because actually that ability has tags, which it's only going to interact with certain stats and not others. It's not that deep. You think that, right? But that's like someone who's been immersed within a language and they've learnt it, and now you know that language. So now it's like, oh, it's not that deep. Watch like Preach Gaming go through PoE1, watch this playthrough, or watch, it's funny, we're watching Soda Boppin. Well, I was watching Soda Boppin through Mathel watching Soda Boppin when he was doing his drunk stream, and he was just so confused by everything. Like the way, like this is the gamer who understands gaming language. He understands gaming lingo. He's played a bunch of RPGs. He's sitting there, he's confused by all the stats on the gear. He doesn't understand. He's reading a guide that's telling him exactly what's happening, and he still doesn't understand what's happening and what the stats mean and why they're there, and why is some stats combined, other stats not combined, what is it local, what is it global. All these things are just confusing him. And it's like, that is a gamer who's like, he's not retarded, right? He's a pretty smart guy. He's not retarded. He plays tons of games, and he's not understanding it. If Sodabomb's not getting it, how the fuck is your random friend at work gonna get it? You know? Someone who doesn't understand gaming, who isn't some fucking terminally online. Good luck. Let's quarterstaff build, bro. We're farming out the thing that lets me roll twice. I have an insane quarterstaff, but I don't want to basically unveil it without having a backup. Because it's such a good staff that I don't want to, you know, risk it. So I'm spamming Abyss in order to get there. Okay, here we go, boys. Huge. Huge. T1 defenses, boys. T1 defenses. T1 defenses. Oh my god. Those boots are fat dick as hell. No quality. 456 evasion rating with deflection rating roll. And a big cold res roll with attributes, which I need attributes. Okay, wait. What's that put me at 2? So I go up 1 evasion rating. I go up 1 evasion rating. Holy fuck. But then I gain how much deflation? 95%. Wait, I'm 95% both boots. What does that mean? Does that mean I have to drop deflection nodes or what? Okay, gamers. What was I doing? I was in the middle of a map and then I got a fucking upgrade. Then I got 2 crafts. Let me use this quarterstaff. Look at this bad boy, by the way, chat. Look at this thing. Look at how good this potentially is going to be. Reinventing systems that already can P1 makes no sense to me. Okay, not reinventing the systems. It's boiling them down to what fundamentally do they do and how succinct can we get it. Like, the whole way they change skill gems, like from socketed slots on items that you put in there. I mean, dude, who thinks that the PA1 socketing system is better? I'm not talking about, like, skill gems overall, like having a bunch of 6 links. I'm just talking about just socketing gems. I completely disagree. That shit is so... fucking cancer. I can't stand that shit. I can't, like, honestly, it's like, oh, I got an upgrade, but now I need to change the colors of the gear for the upgrade, and I've got to resocket all my shit, and let me redo all the stuff. It's just like, oh, I got an upgrade? Let me just craft these boots, socket it, put a thing in there, and go. Instead of like, oh, it's an upgrade, but it's missing the links, and I don't have the socket, so I can't actually put it on, and if I do that, then I have to change this other piece of gear, and it's just this big fuck around. It's way better, and I feel like they are trying to boil it down, right? Like, why was it good? The reason why support gems and shit are good is because the fact that they allow you to kind of build your own ability and like customize it to how you want it for your build and what you're trying to achieve. So they're still keeping that, but they're making it more basic and easier to understand and use. Surely that gives like mathematicians bonus and stuff, right? It's like getting an algorithm and making it more efficient or something, or you know, getting a ratio and compressing it down to something smaller. Isn't that kind of beautiful? When done right, to like lose no information, but it requires less data, or it's faster, or it's more efficient. But it's, you know, you didn't lose anything. Like that. I feel like to people who have logic brains, that's hot. It's not random buzzwords. I'm like, I get that you don't understand what I'm saying, bro, but that's cool. That's, I mean, you gotta fucking, I guess, I'm just, this is me up here on this level here, bro. You're down here, little bro. Wait, you can use an alchemy up on a rare. What the? No, not a rare. What am I saying? A magic. That's insane. I did not know that till now. It's like an ancient memory being unlocked. I do remember it being a thing now that I think back, but it's like one of those things where I just completely forgot about that. Holy fuck. Imagine actually being that dev, bro. Imagine actually being that dev. You're just like some petty ass dev and you deliberately like nerf everyone and just fucking make the game harder just because you're like, yeah, fuck these guys, eh? I want them to suffer. That'd be base. That's what Miyazaki does, bro, Jurgen. He decides, I want to put, yeah. People are complaining about Poison Swamp. Let's add 2 Poison Swamps in, bitch. Oh, that boss is too hard. It just like increases, like, dude, that would have been amazing, dude. You know, Melania, just like people complaining about Melania being too hard. Just buff her HP by 10%, bro, and see what people do. Thing is, if I was that developer, I would, outside of trying to fix bugs, I would not want to change the balancing of anything. Because you change the balancing of a boss, then the experience that you go through and you have is different to the experience that someone else had. And then it's like, well, what version of the boss did you beat, right? Does it even count? So you want to leave it intact and unnerfed for as long as possible, I feel like. You know, obviously, if there's a massive bug, though, then you should fix the bug. And that bug could make the boss easier or maybe harder, who knows. Yeah, I've destroyed Radhan like a fucking freak off a leash. Do you know what's crazy is I destroyed Radhan while having hardcore brain frogs. If I was to do it again in the current year, I would do it so much easier. No creatine debuff, dude? Oh my god, it'd be a joke. 95% of all uniques in PoE2 suck ass. There it is, bro. That's the reality, bro. That's the reality. I am not using a single unique. I think the only unique I would actually equip right now would be Shimoriori, Mage Blood, maybe Hidana, I don't know. I would fucking try out Face Breakers for sure. I would try build around Face Breakers if I had Face Breakers. And maybe some of the boss uniques, right? Some of the boss uniques that they released that are actually like look like they're kind of cool. Like, I would love to get me one of them boss uniques, which is, you know, that's what I'm kind of working towards right now, right? I'm doing Breach. New shield, yeah, the new shield would be fucking sick. I don't think well, I don't know how good it'd be, but, like, yeah, I would try it out. What I don't get is that the unique issue with, like, they were supposed to be changing it so the lower level uniques were better, right? And more usable. But even when it's like the perfect unique for my build and upgrades, and it's at the right level, it's still not usable, bro. Which to me is like, what? Shouldn't it temporarily be better than Res at least for a little bit? I wish you could tame that boss. Fucking boss tamers, bro. A bunch of boss tamers, eh? What a random ass ascendancy. I mean, I love it's a thing. It's cool. I just hope it's never like the strongest thing, because that'd be it seems like one of those things where it's like a fun little gimmick, a fun little meme, but like the idea that I have to, you know, that'd be like the ultimate way to play is with this giant ass boss on your screen at 24/7. Ugh. It's way too strong. Is it actually that good? I guess it makes sense though, right? That they put it in and at least have it strong initially, right? Versus they put it in and it's just completely useless. I was of the belief that it was going to be pretty well balanced, and then there would be one boss with like one interaction, which is just fucking super broken. But is it just the case that all bosses are pretty damn good? Wait, did your monkey two-shot bosses that are like empowered, or just two-shot non-empowered bosses? Because I take like 10 minutes to kill an empowered boss. All of them, any. What kind of game are you playing? I'm playing a different game than you, bro. I'm playing a different fucking game. Monkey has 25% base crit and 250 crit multi. Oh my god. Is this monkey one or two shots pinnacle bosses? I mean, how did they fuck up the balance that bad? I don't understand how they fucked that balance up so bad. It doesn't sound right. I guess that's the point. The point of 0.5 though is to put a bunch of shit in, and then what did they say? 2/3 of all patch notes in the next patch it's going to be balance changes. So I guess this is the ultimate. You know, they're just throwing shit at the walls. There's gonna be a bunch of broken shit for sure. If you want to abuse broken builds, I would do it now, because they will probably patch that shit next patch. No thanks. Well, yeah, that's if you want to fuck with it, right? I cry every time I jump around the bed with Frodo. Do you know what? I have not watched the ending of Lord of the Rings in like 15 years or even longer. I need to. I'm waiting for Amazon to let me watch it on stream, and then we're doing a Lord of the Rings marathon, baby. Get your pog champs ready. Let us react to Lord of the Rings now. And yes, I know Rich Campbell already did it, but he almost got sued, right? Pretty sure he almost got banned off Twitch and all sorts of crazy shit happened. It'll take a month to watch. Are you kidding me? I'll do it 1 day. It'd be a single day. I'd do a marathon, the whole thing, 1 day, baby. Be Lord of the Rings day. I would probably do intermissions and we would discuss things. That's the way I would do it. I'd do like no talking, no pausing, but then I would do like, okay, we'd have like an intermission every like few acts, so everyone could go take a piss and get food and stuff, and then we'd discuss then. Do you think I'd sit there like pausing my own TV shows and just yapping to myself when I'm watching them? What happened during Path of Exile 2 Return of the Ancients? We just released a mystery box and it got a key with 10 boxes. As rewards that visually interact with your gameplay, each microtransaction has a few thematic variations that you can receive only a maximum of 1 time. We would love if you could open them on the stream for your viewers. Do you know what? I'll give away the key. Fuck it. Let's just give away the key. I'm gonna open that mystery box myself, just with my own money. I'll do the fastest fucking marbles run, bro. Fastest fucking marbles run. I'm wasting XP right now, dude. What am I doing? 1 minute race. Viewer max 9999. It's only 500 people. First 500 people to get in. Toxic 97. JK, this guy here, like magic. Was that Tupac? DZ, 3rd place. Cows are cute. Tupac still currently winning. Oh wow, it's not a race, it's who's closest. Exactly is the winner. Yeah, it's a weird map. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Whatever, dude. I just clicked the one that was shortest. Okay, now anyway, I'm just opening the boxes because I want to open the boxes. I was trying to spam by them, bro. Hello?
The Return of the Ancients mystery box contains many microtransactions.
Ah, what the fuck, man? I'm out of credit? No way. Okay. Where do my fucking points go, bro? I want the boxes. Okay, wait. Points. Really? Dude, I don't want to buy points, dude. I don't want to buy points. Haven't I already bought all these fucking packs? I feel like I've already bought all this, right? Haven't I bought all this? Fuck it. I got me fucked, chat. I got me fucked. Normally I just press buy and open them all and I just have all the stuff, but I haven't got enough points. But I want to like buy points. I don't want to like to. It's like what the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do? Like spend my dude? I don't know, dude. Wait, normally I buy like a. I don't understand. I don't ever buy points. Normally I buy like a pack And then I have points just to buy the boxes, and I can just open all the boxes. It's just one of those things where it's like, all I wanted was the, I'm just thinking, do I want to buy a fucking pack? Dude, opening those boxes is fucking lame, bro. Opening those fucking boxes is lame, bro. It's a lame experience. Speaking of experiences that they've designed, opening those boxes was fucking lame. They need to have some fucking Vampire Survivors type box going up. That was on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? I hope you rip. Yo, why is it? Oh, it's breach maps everywhere. What the hell's going on? Wait, it's a whole breach map. Yo, this is kind of cool. It's like a breach-only map. Yo, breach maps when they're not inside a breach are cooler. But I use my tablet in this fucking thing, though. What the hell? Yo, what the fuck? I use my goddamn tablet in this thing, dude. Okay, do I use a Charizard on this thing? I guess so. What? No way, dude. No way. You gotta be kidding me, man. How the fuck did that happen? I didn't get a mighty foot? I'm about to piss myself. Check it. Your potions ready. Were you about to go to whatever the hell? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, God. Bro, you know that thing you do when you're a kid when you have your legs crossed? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that right now, IRL, Jen. I'm a full-grown man. Have you been exposed to industrial glue? I must admit, I used to love the smell of glue and smell it. Just like I love the smell of petrol, and I would smell petrol a lot. And I've turned out it's actually bad for you, so now I don't smell that anymore. Whoa! Wait, that's a new mechanic. Oh wow, it looks way cooler in PoE 2, what? PoE 1, you're gonna just disappear for no reason. This fight is way better in PoE 2. It's like they ported it over. Oh my god, it actually makes sense now. She throws a shield and then fucking slams you, bro. Bro, PoE 1 is an at-home version of this boss fight. What is this?
But one. We must harness the sword.
I don't understand this mechanic. Am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it wrong? Alright, that cooked. Oh yeah, that is like way better, by the way. Oh my god, I remember finding this in PoE 1. I was like, the fight's kind of lame. Dude, the mechanics actually make sense, and it's not even the same. Oh shit.
The dreamer returns. Let the enemy tremble with fear. The enemy trembles.
Motherfucker's out. Hey, bro, he's out. What the fuck? Oh shit. Look at him. What's that? I feel like that's his critical hit spot right there in the middle. I feel like you put a blade through that little eye thing and he's cooked.
Behold the truth.
What is the meaning of this?
That's me.
I am human. My life is my own.
A pity.
Ah!
Rise, my son.
The fuck? Motherfucker just blew me up. He just exploded me, bro.
Kill Xesht.
Dude, I ain't ready for that. Dude, I ain't ready for that. No, wait. How about you do that, bro? Wait, I ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for that, bro. Wait, what the fuck is this? Dude, I did not consent to this. Oh my god. Okay, we going. All right, brother. You see, go in and kill him. I'll go in and kill him. Yo, it's like one of these old school breach stones, bro. Oh shit, we got one of these old school breach stones. Yeah, we got the PoE 1 breach stone, baby. Wait, is this the fucking dude that I've never killed before? That I've only seen in clips, like where he's like doing hand slams and all this weird shit. Oh, bro, I don't know what I'm doing with that. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. It's a quest version. He's easy. Okay. You guys saying I've killed him. Okay, how come I don't remember killing him at all? I don't even know what he does. Who's doing this? Who's... Oh, no! I can't pause! Should I log out? Oh, my God, what do? I can't pause. Fucking state of play, bro. Turn off. Can we please CPR, please?
Action is coming. Action is coming.
Okay, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. Where is he? I'll just look at it. Okay, we're just fucking me. I don't know this is gonna be a fucking boss fight or this is gonna be rippy. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Fuck me, bro. Oh shit, I'm in it. Ah! Bro, I actually almost died like fucking 5 times there. If I ever do him again, I'm going on with freeze immune. Because that is insane.
Praise the dreamer!
A little bit sus. Okay, they don't want to know the light of this world. Okay, so we're keeping them away. We're keeping the bad guys away from this world. It's not going to know the light. God damn, my man. Yo, this guy's literally God, bro.
Xesht.
What if he's lying to us, dude? No, she's super chill. And we're being manipulated. I mean, motherfucker despawned us and respawned us when we disagree with him. Like, he's literally using mind control on us. So, I mean, shit, bro. Yeah, I can see myself worshipping this guy. Oh god, some dark truth, dude. What's this?
With she who comes next.
Aelith, no!
Ooh, a little suicide mesh. God damn, I thought she was gonna do that, but I was wondering why she was at the edge there. I don't understand if he's gonna make an army of drone, well, like just to subjugate everyone, dominate everyone. His number one respawn loyal subject, he can't even control her. He can't even control her. You know? Wait, so I've just beaten Breach, bro. I just beat the Breach guy. Like, I am the literal god gaming beast freak of nature. Do not go into the final ritual boss with a talisman in your offhand. It will kill you instantly on phase transition. It's a bug. Wait, are you trolling or are you serious? It sounds like I don't want to go into that ritual place. It sounds like that ritual place is fucking bugged out the wazoo. I've had so many people saying, like, don't go to the ritual place. The ritual place is bugged. You know, all this. I'm inclined to believe it.
I can't take this seriously. Like, it took him like 4 weeks to kill the damn poison boss in Act 3, and like he did it on a gemling, and the crazy Infinity Stones build was literally just clicking strength. It's just strength. The whole build is strength, you know? It's like...
This guy's coping hard. He's coping hard. He basically entirely eclipsed all his achievements in Path of Exile history, and he basically can't handle it, bro. So he's just making up these salacious lies. Let's not get it twisted. All my builds just outperform his and are far more ethical. It is what it is, and I'm doing it necessary for HC of all things. Can you believe it? Truly insane stuff. But, you know, if he wants to use it as a coping mechanism to make himself feel good, feel free. See you at XLCon, Kripparrian. I'll see you at XLCon. Look at that, shall we go and have another beer with Kripparrian, dude? Like, Kripp is a giant. Kripp is like, it's like, in real life, his head is like scaled up, larger than you just would expect. He's big-brained. He's fucking big-brained. Like, he's just a big-brained individual, bro. Excuse me, and this is coming from a big-head Andy, by the way. To be honest, everyone looks a bit different, and they're, like, dude, Mathil looks way different IRL, like, it's hard to describe. It's like Mathil's face is wider IRL than it is on the... It's something to do with what it is this, right? I'm used to seeing people's proportions through whatever focal length of camera they have. So then when you see them from different angles IRL, it's like, huh? This is not the, perspective I'm used to. Dude, Ziggy is jacked IRL, bro. Ziggy's fucking beast mode, bro. Ziggy D, mate. Oof. And Havoc 919. Oh, these guys are fucking freaks, man. Ziggy's out there mogging, mate. Ziggy's mogging. I am not sustaining my maps, by the way. I have one T15 map. Like, a single one. But I'm fine. I'm going south, man. I'm going to the water. I don't need to... Guys, I don't use quests crutches. I'm like Sigma Gigachad that just goes where I want. I go where I want, when I want. Do you understand me? Which is going to be the gym, by the way, today. I'm going to the gym today. Just spoiler alert, chat. I am going to the gym today. It has been decided, actually. Abby's forced me to go to the gym today. I heard that every character is a shapeshifter. What do you mean by that? Just you don't like Pounce? If we have other ability, if Leap Slam was the same as Pounce, I would use it. I think as we get more weapon types, you're going to see, like, and we get more options for skills, you're going to see that change. I think right now it's just like Pounce is super OP, right? And it's like the nicest movement ability, plus it also does a mark, right? So you're debuffing them, you're moving. I mean, this is like what movement skill should be like in PoE1. Let's not get it twisted. Like a cooldown based movement skill that you can use situationally. Not this fucking, like you can spam a movement skill indefinitely, right? And they can't really bounce boss fights because people can just fucking spam them. I think swords are gonna have some crazy cool movement skills, right? What? Wait, I got a boss? The fuck have I got a boss for? Level 79, you'll be fine, right? This is like a non-quest version. Don't move, bro, don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move, don't you dare. Good. I mean, this looks visually cool. The fact that your lights from your abilities lights everything up. Look at my bells, bro. These breach potions are kind of a bit of a meme, aren't they, chat? They're a bit of a meme. Right-clicking them to death. You goddamn right I did, baby. That required skill, bro. You're just jealous that I'm mace dragon like a fucking freak right now, bro. How is it you complain about D4, but it's just down there at auto bosses and PvE2? That's bait. That's bait, chat. That's bait. That's bait. Bro, the worst boss on PvE2 is better than like the best boss in Diablo 4. Dude, look at this thing. Look at this thing, dude. Yo, look at that thing. Yo, that's kind of insane, right? Ooh, 2200, bro. Did we hit it with a Desecrate and a fucking Greater Exalted? Because I think we just did Great. Wait, Desecrate first or Greater Exalted first? Let's just do it and see what you get, because it's gonna be guaranteed. I don't think it really matters that much. YOLO, I'm just gonna do it. Oh shit! We hit the fucking deflect! Fuck. Now I kind of want to do the Omen of Light, man. I'm never gonna get Omen of Light. I think we just do it. Omen of Echoes. Yeah, I think I should get an Echoes. Damn it, I got 2 items that I need Echoes for though, bro. Dude, the thing is nice as fuck, actually. The Implicit's actually good as fuck as well. It does like I lose a little bit of life, but I mean, who gives a shit? What the fuck? I could lose like 400 evasion or to gain 77 ward. I think I'd rather eat ass. You serious? Okay, what's my evasion do? Evasion 72? 75. Ooh, and what's my ES do, actually? 1.3k ES. This is 1.2k. 1.35. Guys, it's gym time. It's gym time. I'm going to be late to the gym. Hey, regardless, boys. Huge W day. All around winning.